Hello everyone, how are you? Today I'm going to share something fascinating that will change your view of money forever. Have you ever stopped to think about how different cultures deal with their finances? Get ready to learn some of the most intriguing financial secrets from around the world. You know that saying, "to each house its own"? Well, when we talk about money, that couldn't be more true. For example, did you know that in Japan, people have a peculiar custom called kakeibo? It's a method of financial management that has existed for over 100 years, where they meticulously write down every penny spent and reflect deeply on each expense. And it doesn't stop there. In Sweden, there's something even more interesting. They're on their way to becoming the world's first completely cashless society. Just imagine, even churches there accept donations via apps. It's a true revolution in the way we deal with money. But let's talk about something you might not know. In India, there's an ancient tradition of saving gold as a form of savings. It's not just jewelry. It's a deep cultural issue that's passed down from generation to generation. Indian families have up to 11% of their savings in gold. Impressive, isn't it? And speaking of family traditions, in China there's a fascinating custom called hongbao. Red envelopes filled with money that are given on special occasions. But the most interesting thing is how it's evolved. Today, there's the digital hongbao through WeChat. It's tradition, adapting to the new times. Now let's talk about something that might change the way you think about debt. In Germany, there's a very strong cultural aversion to debt. Even the word Schuld means both debt and guilt. It's no wonder that Germans are known for their financial conservatism, but it's not all about saving and saving. In Denmark, there's a concept called hygge that directly influences how people spend their money. They prefer to invest in experiences and comfort rather than in material goods. It's a philosophy of life that puts well-being above consumerism. And have you ever heard of the Dutch envelope system? They traditionally separate their money into different envelopes for different purposes. A habit that survives to this day, even in the digital age. It's a simple but incredibly effective method. What's fascinating is how these different cultural approaches impact the financial success of these nations. For example, the savings rate in South Korea is one of the highest in the world, influenced by Confucian values of moderation and long-term planning. But what can we learn from all this? The truth is that there is no universal magic formula for dealing with money. Each culture has developed its own strategies based on its historical experiences and social values. The secret is to absorb the best of each culture and adapt it to our reality. We can combine the Japanese discipline of kakeibo with the Swedish practicality of digital payment, or mix German prudence with the Danish concept of investing in well-being. And do you know what's most interesting? These cultural, financial practices are constantly evolving. With globalization and technology, we are seeing a fascinating mix of ancient traditions and modern innovations. Before I close, I want to leave you with a thought. How about starting to explore some of these financial practices in your life? Maybe the Japanese method of note-taking or the Danish philosophy of valuing experiences. The possibilities are endless. If you liked these global financial curiosities, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Share in the comments which of these cultural practices caught your attention the most. I'd love to hear your opinion. And stay tuned, because there's a lot more interesting content to come. Cheers, and see you in the next video.